Coach, last night you were talking about how you anticipate the Indy coaches making some adjustments. Did they? What made them successful in their adjustments today?
Good question. What I was happy with the way our guys played. I thought obviously we got down 2-0, but I thought we even in the first 10 minutes, I thought we kind of tilted the ice on them, and I thought we played with a lot of energy. Then they scored two, and the bench sagged a little bit, but we had some good guys on there, just kind of keeping everyone's morale up, saying it's going to be fine. And then I thought the power play goal was huge. The power play goal before the end of the first really kind of changed things. We went into the intermission, and you could tell that the guys were ready. And then the second period was one of those crazy periods where you're on the power play the whole game, whole period, and we had some good looks. Kadek had that little tip thing that they go in, and then even Lockhart had the open net on the backside. Danny had another sort of grade A chance. Bykoff we were shooting maybe a little bit high, but we had practiced the 5-on-3 going into this weekend, so I felt pretty good about where our guys were at on it, and it was one of those games. And I was happy. Again, we went into the third down 2-1, and we managed to score that goal, Sato to Stewart, which was a real nice play on their part. And again, it's Indy's a good team, and as I said to the group, if we went into Sunday with 3 out of 4 points, we would have all signed up for that.
Speaking of tomorrow, other than maybe a change in goaltender, do you anticipate getting some new guys out there?
Good question. Obviously, I got to look at the injury report, and then we got to see how guys tomorrow. Things can change pretty quickly, and what I can share is, we're going to start Peretz in net, and even though I thought Kaskasuo was very good tonight, he gave us an opportunity to win, made some real big saves down the stretch for us, and was really happy for him to, really get that good outcome good outcome out of his game tonight.
Coach, as coaches, I hear all the time they hate the fact that you get into those penalty problems for both teams in the second period. Does that mess with the flow and the system that you're trying to implement and how you're shifting guys in and guys out?
Well, yeah, 100%. All of a sudden, especially the second period where, it was all power plays, I think for us, for the most part, guys don't get ice, right? If you're not on the power play, then you kind of just sit there and you rot, you kind of freeze, and it's hard to get your engine going again. So that's the unfortunate part of it. And then obviously in the third, it was our turn. You see that all the time. And I thought the ref did a really good job managing the game. And so they got a 5-on-3 and they didn't score on it. We got a 5-on-3, we didn't score on it. But again, I commend, Mess, who runs our penalty kill. I thought he did a great job. And obviously adding Dustin Mans, really helps our penalty kill. It's one of his specialties.
When we opened up this series, you talked about how good Indy's defense was. How are you guys approaching that in your eyes? How have the team excelled? Have they excelled? And what do they need to do here moving forward?
Well, again, every game's different. They obviously know us. Now we're in, game 2 of a 4-game set here. We feel pretty good about what they're doing. Now, as I said all season, it comes down to the execution. Our guys, we got to recover fast tonight. We got to recover well. Get our hydration, our nutrition, all those things in. We got to come, tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon with a clear mind. Watch the video, find elements of our game that we can fine tune, and again, put our best foot forward here on a real great, Sunday afternoon game. And the other thing I would love to share is, our fans were incredible tonight. I think our front office staff is doing an unbelievable job. You can see every night there's more and more fans, and they're really into it. I think our game ops staff is doing a great job as well with the in-game entertainment value, because obviously, I think the community is talking about it and more people are showing up. And, again, as a coach, and I can speak for our players, they really, really appreciate that. So, I want to give a big shout out to our front office staff and our fans for, continuing to come out and spend their entertainment dollar with us.